Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me now? Okay. Omolola, can you hear me? Is Omolola on the call?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I'm on the call.
Okay. I noticed that you are the host. I don't know who made you host. Can you see that? Is there a way you can make me?
No, I can't.
Yeah, you're obviously the host. I don't know who
Let me,
have.
should I end the call?
No, no, no. Can you try to make me a host
I
so
guess it
that,
was a mistake.
yeah. Or you can't see my screen now, obviously. Can you see my screen?
No, I can't see your screen.
Yeah, that's because you've been made the host. I don't know who made you the host. So if there's a
How
way
do
you
I make
can,
it?
you have to go to the participants, right? Go to the participants where you see the list of participants.
Okay,
Then go to my name and probably one of those three icons, those three dot. Check if you can see something like make me a host or co-host or something. Just check it out.
yes.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So sorry about that. Let me just share my screen so we can continue from where we stopped. Okay. But you can hear me clearly, right? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your patience. All right. So, like I said there are lots of sectors in this industry, and there are a lot of things you can do as a tech salesperson. We started with you selling hardware. You can sell software. You can go into artificial intelligence, right? There's some there's some software that specifically artificial intelligence. For instance, ChatGPT, there's Cloud, there's Binge. There are some that are just for text, right? For instance, ChatGPT and Claude, they give you what you want. They answer your questions in a text form. There are some that you can use for video to get images. For instance, Binge, there's do your research. Like you can just type or use your voice prompt. Can you give me a video? Give me an image of a typical day in the zoo, right? And it gives you that. So there are people that actually sell the software, right? So you can reach out to them and get all of this software, right? Now there's also people who deal with cybersecurity sales, right? They sell software solutions that can help protect your business, right? So companies can sell this softwares to other companies to protect their data, to protect, their information and anything that is sensitive that needs to be, personalized, right? And all of that. You can even go into enterprise resource planning. Now, does anyone know anything about ERP? Does anyone know? Probably you use it at work or does anyone know anything about ERP? Okay, so anyways, your enterprise resource planning is just a way in which a company, for instance, wants to, you have different departments in the business. For instance, there's the sales, there's human resource personnel, there's those in charge of the financial aspect, there are those in charge of the technological aspect. You want to find a way to make sure that everything is integrated, making use of a platform, making use of a system in such a way that everyone is connected, even the CEO or the head of that company can be able to get reports from different departments in real time. For instance, I'm working in the sales department. I have a project to submit. I can submit my project. My head, the person, the person above me gets report. Another person can do submit. It's all integrated instead of you going to the office of the CEO. Hey, I've worked on this project. Oh, look at here it is. Or no, no, no. Gone are those days. Everything is integrated, and that's what we call platforms that provide solutions like this are called ERP, right? There's Microsoft has their own. There's Oracle. There's NetSuite. After the call, you can do your research and know how it works. You get everybody is working together. Um um if you have any reports to submit, you can submit it. Even the time you resume work or the time you leave, the time you clock in and clock out is also there. So the CEO from wherever he is can actually see when you clock in and clock out. So it's all of that. So you can decide to sell, and this is actually a very good one. You can decide to sell ERP solutions to companies, right? It's also a good one. There's also IT services, right? IT services and consulting. For instance, some people who have been in the industry for years can go into consulting, right? Companies run to them and say, please, can we need your consulting services? And you can give people support, you can give people um help people with their system and all of that. So you can actually, please, Lizard, can you mute? All right, thank you. So these are all of the things that you can actually do. And I remember I said there are most of these tech guys, they actually do like five, six, seven of all of the services that I just mentioned because in a way they are all connected, right? You can actually do many of this. They're connected. So it's left for you if you really want to go into tech sales. Which one do I want? Do I want to sell software? You can collaborate with people who are already doing it. You get the product and say, okay, put your own percentage. You start selling. Before you know it, you're upscaling. I mean, and the good thing about it is it becomes like a side hustle for you while you're still doing your job, right? You're selling online. One important thing about tech sales is that most of your sales are done online, right? That's the thing. Now we're going to look at the tech sales cycle, right? B2B, B2C. Most times we hear B2B, B2C. B2C is business to consumer. So you are selling directly to the consumer. And I said one good example is your computer village. You walk up to computer village and you're selling directly to consumer. Now these ones are you can see them. How about those that sell online? They sell gadgets online and you just need to, they just need to convince you and then you find yourself buying, clicking on their ad and making sales, or probably even your Jumia, your Conga, you're making sales and all of that. All of these people are business to consumer, whether it is physical or whether it is online. You're selling directly to the consumer. Then B2B has to do with what? Business to business. So a company selling to another company, right? And all of that. Now let's look at the tech cycle, right? Now, for B2B, that's business to business, ROI matters a lot. ROI means what? Return on investment. For instance, we have invest in purchasing this software. We've spent 20 million in purchasing this software. It is expected that in the next 6 months or 1 year, we have to make probably times two of what we invest. So they focus on return on investment because that's how they make profits and that's how they pay their staff, right? For a B2C, that's business to consume customers. He also focuses on return on investment, but it's not as much as the company selling to another company, right? He just has to what? Just daily survival. Let me just make sales today and get my profits. Do you get? So he's not his investment cannot be compared to the investment of your B2B client, right? Another one is that B2B customers need to be educated, right? So your I work for Techno and I want to sell these services to another company, right? I would have to educate them. We have to have series of meetup. I will show you how this service that you're trying to get works, how you can, use it in your own company. It will involve a lot of back and forth, back and forth. But for your B2C, yes, You just come and meet them. They just show you this is how it works, this is how it works. Immediately you take your product and you're heading home. Do you get? This is because the softwares and the hardwares that are sold in the B2B level is quite sophisticated. It's up there, right? So it's not something you can just grab immediately. But for your B2C, your phones, your normal software hardware is something that can be easily explained, and the client just takes the product and goes home, right? For your B2B, content needs to be what? In depth. It's just what I just explained now, right? You're doing a lot of explaining, you're doing a lot of, selling, you're doing a lot of convincing, a lot of negotiation, so that at the end of the day, you are able to seal that deal, right? Now, for a B2C, industry jargon isn't required. When I say industry jargon, I mean that all of these big words, you don't need them. You only need big words when you want to convince, or maybe you're meeting a top client from another, a big company, and then you're preparing your slides, preparing your presentation because you want to convince them and all of that. My dear, for your B2C, imagine something like you see an ad online telling you to buy this probably buy these lights, this lights used for content creation. You don't see them speaking big language because you just end up chasing your clients away. You tell people this is what it does, this is what it can do for you as a content creator. Do you get? Or maybe you go to computer village and somebody starts speaking big grammar for you. It's not necessary, right? Because like I said, the level at which you sell is totally different, right? So you need to know your markets very well, and you need to know who you are selling to know the kind of language to use. Okay. Now, for your B2B, there is a long chain of command. What do I mean by long chain? You that are working for Techno and you're trying to make sales for your people as a tech salesperson, you don't just make final decisions by yourself. You have someone you report to. The person you report to has someone he reports to. So you see, you don't just make decisions by yourself. That's one of the restrictive forms of the B2B. But for B2C, you can make decisions because it's probably your business. The business is owned by you, right? And all of that. Now, then longer buying cycles. For your B2B, there's a longer buying cycle. Like I said, first of all, you meet up. Then next one, there's a demonstration. You're trying to convince them before you finally seal the deal. And for your B2C, ad copies are more fun. Ad copies. For instance, you see an ad online and you look at the words that they write to convince you to buy are more fun. That's why you have copywriting. For instance, wow, get this get this for just 50,000 naira for for the site for the price of two. That's why you see all of these voiceovers, you see all of this catchy advertising because it's fun. But for the B2B, they don't have time for advertising, right? They have their own means of going, right. Even if they would advertise, definitely it's on another level, right? It's another level. So that's the tech sale cycle for the B2B and the B2C. So if you're going into B2C, you know what it entails. If you're going into B2B, you know what it entails. If you want to do two, you can actually do two of them, right? So you're a tech salesperson for a company, and by the side, you are actually still selling directly to people, to your customers. So you can see it's actually a good venture to go into. Now, for instance, right, in B2B sales, the customer base is businesses. You are selling to businesses. In B2B, you are selling to consumers, right? For the sales processes, B2B sales cycles are usually more complex, like I mentioned. It goes through a lot. For B2B, it is shorter and it is more transactional, right? Focusing on price, benefits. This is the price. This is what you benefit. And they know your pain points. For instance, I need lighting for my videos. Okay, buy this our lighting. I need a good microphone for my video. Buy this. Do you get? They give you solutions immediately. Okay. Now, B2B sales deals are often higher in price and volume. Do you get? Like I said, whatever it is you're buying from B2B or from one company is selling to another company is obviously on a high level, is obviously sophisticated, right? This is why they are more valuable to other businesses, right? For B2B sales, right? They sell more, they have more sales faster, even though their value is lesser when you compare it to a B2B. So you both have they all have their pros and cons, right? All right, so let's go to the next one. How do you thrive in the tech sales? How do you thrive in the tech sales? You have to know your product inside out. Never stop networking. Keep networking. Know people. Talk to them. Don't neglect your basic sales skills that you've been taught: communication, negotiation, and networking. Don't forget all of those. Be your client's supportive tech partner. Let your clients always reach out to you. Be their partner. So whenever they have any tech problem, they can easily run to you. Okay, so now we go on to, we'll be rounding off soon. We go on to what we call digital sales. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So please, if you can hear me, you can just write in the chat section that you can hear me, please. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you. Okay. So let's continue with digital sales. Digital sales. These are sales that take place online, right? Now there are various ways. If you want to go into digital marketing, if you want to sell online, I think this is a good time for you to really, really listen. There are ways you can actually sell, right? You can sell on your website. You know, sometimes you are on Facebook and you see an ad just pop up and you click on the ad, it directs you to another page. It's called a landing page. Landing page is where you see the information. For probably you want to buy a course that teaches you tech sales, or a course that teaches you how to be a software or a product manager, or a course that teaches you fashion designing, or a course that teaches you how to be a chef, how to bake. You click on it, they give you information. That's called the landing page, right? And now after going to that landing page, they take you to another process, which is you going to their website, right? And then you see the product that you want to buy, and you see where you say click to make purchase, right? And probably directs you to an account number, or it directs you to seller, or it directs you to one payment platform like that to make payments, and automatically you get or it probably even directs you to the person's WhatsApp, right? And then you send them a message, I'm interested in this. All of these are actually planned, right? Now, for instance, you can sell using your website. If you have a website and you want to run ads to sell anything, right? To sell tech, right? Use your ad, run your ad, and lead people to your website. So on your website, they can see more options, more varieties, and make sales. This is one way by which people sell online, which is digital sales, right? Now another one is email. In beginning of this class, I mentioned about email. Sometimes on your email, you just see somebody telling you, buy this, buy that. You're wondering, how did this one get my email? Do you know that the previous scenario I just created, which is your ad, you see an ad, you click on it, it moves you. Do you know that there'll be a part of that ad where they say, do you need further notification or information? Please enter your Gmail. And you may think, "Shebi it's just to enter my Gmail." That is one of the ways that they what retain your Gmail account, your Gmail address rather, right? Your email address. And then they start sending you mails every time. And you're wondering, how did this people get my mail? They have their ways. So somebody can actually run ads, run email marketing just to make digital sales, right? And yeah, and it really works. Trust me, it works. Now, there's also social media. People can make sales on social media. Content creators, hey, I sell this product, and if you like it, you send them a message on their DM and make payments. That's social media for you. Targeted ads, like I just mentioned, you target your ad. Okay, I want to sell this course on how to be a tech sales. Who do I want to sell to, right? Who are my buyer personnel? All of those things. So that is another way of selling is targeted ad. Run ads and catch the attention of your buyers, retain their attention, and make sure that they purchase. It's also possible that 50% of the people who click on your ad will not make sales. But if you can get 20 or even 10% of the people who click on your ad to make sales, that's a success. That's a high success rate. Okay. There's also another thing we call chatbots. Chatbots are things that, the messages that pop up when you go to the site of a particular site and you see that someone is chatting with you, right? Those are chatbots, automated chatbots. This is another way for you to make digital sales. And there are platforms that you can do all of this, right? It's just all about you Googling, going to YouTube, platforms that I can use for chatbot. Which app or which software can I use to run chatbots? Which you can run ads on Facebook. Go on YouTube. How do I run ads? They show you processes. How do I sell on social media? They show you all of these things, right? So these are digital sales and they're quite important to a tech sale because a tech sale person is selling online, so he must know all of this process, right? Digital sales are important because they help you meet customers where they are. You can sell to someone abroad, you can sell to someone in Kenya, and all of that, right? So this is why it's important, right? And then digital sales and marketing strategies means a higher ratio of inbound leads, blah 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 blah. So basically, what this means is that if you're selling online, the possibility of you making more sales is more, right? Because the online space, you have more people compared to when you're selling physically, right? So if you have a good online presence, you have a possibility of increasing your brand and getting recognition. If you can actively track your visitor data, for instance, you run an ad, right? And you track where they're coming from. Most of them are coming from Facebook. You do this using your Google Analytics. There's something called Google Analytics. You integrate it to your social media platforms, right? For instance, Facebook. So when you run an ad and you go to your Google Analytics, it's another platform, but it's connected to your Facebook, it's connected to your Instagram, it's connected to your TikTok or whatever social media you ran that ad. You check it out and you see where most of the people are coming from. Are they coming from Facebook? That's a good way to next time you want to run an ad. It's a good way to know which platform works best for you. Which platform am I getting most of my customer from? Do you get? So that Google Analytics is one way by which you can track them and know where they're coming from. And what did they do? When they got to the landing page, did they get to the landing page and log out? Did you lose them at the landing page? Or did you lose them at the buying page? That the buying page is where you have your details. Pay to this. Where exactly or did you lose them at the first page? So your Google Analytics gives you this journey. May helps you to see your customer journey, where you lost them and how you can do better. So let's say you lose them at the landing page. It means that there's something wrong with your landing page or there's something your landing page is not really, really satisfying. So you go back and say, okay, I need to do better on my landing page. If you lost them at the payment page, right? Probably they were trying to make payments and it wasn't going. You will see all of their engagements and all of their activities. You go back and you try a better payment option, or do better and do your research better for to run your ads next time. So this is why digital sales is important, right? And then finally, we have how do you adapt to the digital sales transformation? It may feel daunting to start, but there are some, there is actually, if you continue, it actually has prospects. You only need to research your customer base thoroughly, create content that is likely to resonate with them, create online pages that are engaging, right? Another one is develop and commit to a brand. My brand is known for selling gadgets. My brand is known for selling software. My brand is known for this. Stick to it. If you are going to, move to another brand, first of all, have a good knowledge. Be known for one thing before you upskill, right? Before you go to another department or you go to another field, right? Create a targeted network on social media, right? Grow your social media. Let people come to know you. Have your own small village on social media. This is quite important, right? And you do this by creating constant content that is, answering their needs. This is one of the ways to be, to develop your online presence. Now, when you have good reviews, some of you sell something online and somebody tells you, wow, this product is nice. You just keep it on your WhatsApp. You don't know that that is the time that you go and frame it. How do you frame it? You can just cut that, screenshot that comment, right? Probably go to Canva, go to one design app that's not so big, paste it on a background that looks good, and take it to social media. These are what people are saying about my brand. If you have like two, three, four, five, even when you're running your ads, right? One trick that people use when they run their ads on their landing page, you see reviews, reviews, reviews. This is one of the ways to convince people, okay, people are actually saying this about this guy, about his product. I think he's trustworthy. Let me go. Do you get? So your landing page should have reviews too. So it's when you cut all of those reviews, probably from Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp, make it to be very, very make it presentable, and add it to your ads when you're running your ad. Okay? So then share it, promote it, let people see it. If you don't praise yourself, no one is going to praise you. Okay? So, and that's all for today. So we come to the end of today's program, today's topic. We come to the end of today's topic. I don't know our moderator is not around. The moderator is not around. Let me see if I can reach out to him. If he's not around, I will just continue and wrap it wrap it up with today. Just give me a minute. We're supposed to have question and answer section, right? We're supposed to have a question and answer section. Please, let me see what I can do from my end. Let me see what I can do from my end. Give me a minute, please. So, I'm gonna, because we can't keep waiting for them. I'm gonna I'm gonna, um, okay, give me a minute. So I'm gonna stop sharing for now so that we can continue the class, right? Then I'm going to paste a link. If you have any questions, you can just go there and just paste your questions and I'll see if I can answer them, right? So just give me a minute. Uh, okay. Okay, so please, does anyone have any question? Because we're supposed to use Slido for our questions, right? We're supposed to use Slido for our question, but the moderator is. Oh, so sorry, my bad. So Omolola, do you have a question? Do you have a question, Omolola? Increase the light for me.
But from the little I can deduct, yes, yes. I don't deduct from telling that we have to have a product
Hello, I can't hear you.
to sell online.
Hello?
I said from what I can deduct from this lecture that you've given is
Okay.
that we have to have a product that we want to sell online.
Yes, yes, it's very important. So the product can actually be a physical product, right?
So,
Or it can
like
be
a service
a
or
service. Do you get? It
yes.
can be a software. So it's all about
Okay.
having the right connection. Know people. You can even reach out to these guys in Ikeja and say, I want to be like, I want to help you sell. You get your own commission. Do you get? So it's
Yes.
actually a very good side hustle, and I'm sure they will definitely not say no, right? So you know the good thing about you see people selling shoes, bags. It's quite rampant now. They tell you it's pre-order. It's similar to tech sales actually. The only difference is that you're selling tech. So you may not even have that product, but if you have pictures of the product, pictures gotten from these guys who are already dealing in it, and you have a good network of people, you're the kind of person who networks frequently, right? Is just get their pictures, right? Run ads using these pictures that you've gotten from these guys who sell all of these techs, right? Now, when people now order for it, then you go back to these guys, these wholesalers, and tell them that you have this and so request. Do you get? So you don't. It doesn't even. I don't think it even needs a lot of capital for you to start up. You can start up anytime. It doesn't need a lot of capital.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Do you have any other? Does anyone have any other question again? It mustn't be tech. It can be anything. Content. It can be marketing. It can be digital marketing. It can be, branding. Whatever. It's a good opportunity for us to talk about it because I mean it all involves was selling online. Do you have any questions?
So
Um,
now it is get the product you want to sell and the platform you want to use and sell it. That's now the major thing there.
yes, yes. I would advise you try Facebook because Facebook is wide and if you it depends on the way you run your ads. If you advertise on Facebook, it can also get seen on Instagram. I don't know if you know that it can get seen. People can see it on Instagram because these two platforms we know they're owned by Meta, so they're somehow integrated. So Facebook is somehow direct. Facebook is cheaper to run your ads, right? So yeah, you want to choose a platform. I want to choose Facebook to run my ads. If you don't know how to run ads, at least you can check some YouTube videos. Some people sell courses on running ads on Facebook and on Instagram. And I'm looking, I say, wow, so people are actually buying from me when you can actually go to YouTube and learn it. Well, I learned how to run ads from YouTube. Check different channels. They will show you all of these things. So yeah, you choose a good platform to run your ads. And there's some platforms that do well on Instagram, right? There's some platforms that do well on Facebook. So you need to know. For instance, if you're selling tech, Facebook is good. Facebook Marketplace is good. Instagram too is also good. Do you get? So it's just for you to choose one. You can even sell on TikTok. TikTok is good too. TikTok is easy. It gives you a very large market size. Do you get? So that's just basically it. Okay. Does anyone have any other question again? Okay, I just want to ask, does anyone have any experience in tech sales? Or, why did you join this track? Do you think it's something you want to go into or something you're interested in? Just want to ask. Jamiloju Omolola. Okay. Well,
Actually,
okay.
the reason why I joined this class is to have wide knowledge about tech.
Okay.
I don't really know this branch of tech, so
Okay.
I was actually interested in knowing.
Okay. So, okay, so now that you have an idea of tech sales, is it what you were expecting? And is it something you feel like you're going to probably go into, or you just want to satisfy
It's
your
actually
curiosity rather?
yes, it actually looks easy, like something I can venture into.
Okay. Yeah, it actually, like I said, you need little or no capital to start up. Like I said, you can reach out to these wholesale guys. Okay, I want to sell this thing for you with a level of, with a bit of course, I'm going to put my own percentage on it. You help them to sell hardware, software. Like I said, you don't need to even buy these things. Just a picture. You get their pictures, you post it online, probably on your social media platforms. You run ads and then when people actually make sales, then you go back to them and you get this product and deliver it. So I feel like it's a good one. You can be doing it even while doing your major career or your major business. It can be like a side hustle to you for you. So it's actually a very good market to go into. All right. Jamila, did you have any questions?
No, ma. But now the thing is,
Okay.
okay. So, but now the thing is, you have to have um ideas about tech.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
The
But
thing
so the thing is that you don't you okay, you want to sell, let's say you want to sell gadgets, right? For instance, you want to sell mics, you want to sell a good lighting for people who create content, or you want to sell a good camera, right? You can actually ask these people, you can do your research, Google, YouTube, what are the features that this thing have? Even the guys you're buying from, you can ask them, what does this one have that this one doesn't have? What are the benefits of getting this that this doesn't have? So when your clients are coming, you can easily just tell them that this is what you stand to gain. These are the benefits. So I really don't think it's something that you need to have deep knowledge of tech, like for instance, product design, software engineering, are those ones you have to know about coding, all of no, 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 no. For tech sales, it's on the it's on the periphery. What they just need you to know, just know about what you are selling, the features, and you're good to go. So that's basically it. All right, guys. So any other question, Jamiloji? No question. All right. So thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you joining, and we're hoping to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna go into um more practical topics and all of that. So thank you so much, guys, for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Would you guys be joining tomorrow?
yes, I will.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, now have a wonderful night's rest, and we'll see you tomorrow.
And you too. Thank you
All
very
right. You're welcome.